Hey guys! Welcome back to the Magical Mansion Art Challenge. I finally found the time again to record some audio for these speed paintings. I have to say it's really challenging to draw these illustrations every second day and then edit all the social media stuff and the video for these. So a lot of the past speed paintings have only been with music and no audio, but I will try my best to record some more videos with more audio again, so you can know more about the background of all these illustrations and my thought process. This is the drawing for the 9th prompt of the Magical Mansion Art Challenge that I'm doing right now, and the theme for today is a vampire who became rich by selling death certificates. I just thought it would be a really cool idea to see a vampire who's really obsessed with hustle culture, because I feel like in a lot of TV series or movies and books we see vampires who already are really rich, but we don't really know how they got there. So I started thinking what would be a useful thing that a vampire could use to make money. So I ended up with the idea that he probably needs someone who fakes his death for him, just so he can start a new life and pretend that he's not a vampire. And in his world there are probably a lot of other vampires who would need that kind of service, so I guess that's his little side hustle now. I guess that's pretty much all I have to say about the backstory. So far you have seen me sketch out the illustration in Procreate, and now I'm just painting in all the grayscale values. It's actually really fun to see the sketch of this again, because I ended up leaving out a lot of the details in the final drawing. Maybe this would have worked a lot better with, or in like an ink drawing style, because I feel like I can get a lot more detail with that. So one thing I really struggled with was separating the background from the chair and like the whole character, because I know that like the background should be a lot lighter perspective wise, but I wanted the whole scene to take place in a dark office. So I think it ended up looking a lot flatter than it could have. Also, one more thing that I would change if I were to draw this again, I would kind of change the placement of the frames, because the longer frame kind of aligns with the chair and it looks weird. At some point I added a leaf wallpaper texture, and so if I would have moved the frame, I would have had to adjust the entire wallpaper thing. And I didn't really have time for that, since this is like a challenge and I have to post these illustrations like every second day. So maybe another time. So right here you can just see me paint in more details into the frames and the chair, and also later on the folds of the clothing. So to be honest, the painting process from this point on is not much different from all the other drawings I did for this challenge so far. I don't really have much more to say. I think the only thing that I changed this time was that I tried to experiment a bit more with photo bashing. Like in the end I added a wallpaper, like I said, and I also added paper structures to like the insides of the frames, and wooden structures to the desk area, and more paper structure to the death certificate kind of scroll thing that he has on his desk. It's not something that I usually do, but for this challenge I really had to rush my illustrations. I feel like I reached a point where the illustrations looked more finished a lot faster than I would usually, but I don't know if I like the end result more. I'm not sure. I probably just have to get better at photo bashing or paint faster. But like I said, it saved me a lot of time, so in the end I'm pretty glad I tried it out. I hope you enjoy the rest of the speed painting. I know that this is a day late, so hopefully I will be able to finish the next illustration tomorrow, like the plan for this challenge was. But I will probably not be able to edit the whole video tomorrow as well. So the next video will very likely be in 2 days instead of tomorrow. Have fun watching the rest of the speed painting. Oh, and also if you liked this video, it would be helpful if you liked it, like a thumbs up. And if you like this challenge, you can always subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye! bye.